Hello, everybody. Welcome to Keep On Moving Podcast, the show that you want to see. And I got my man Dogon SS here, and this is Leo Maceo. Are you ready to get into the subjects right now?
Hey
How you
man, come
feeling
on,
right
bro.
now?
Yeah, bro. Hey, bro, I'm ready to go. I'm relaxed. It's the
Okay,
weekend, but is it the weekend? I don't know, man. We just
I don't know.
balling, bro. We just
We're just
we
rolling.
just
Keep
doing
on
whatever
moving,
we
man.
doing, bro.
Keep on moving. Don't stop like the hands of time.
There you go.
So, what is it? Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef, man. I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know if Kendrick has stopped. I don't know if Drake has stopped. I don't know what they're doing, but it was a fast pace. They gave everybody the beef like it was McDonald's, back to back on some days. Um, so everybody saying that it's over. That Kendrick won probably because he dropped more songs or whatever, or he hit harder to the heart. Um, was it worth it? You know, what was your thoughts on that? What was it worth it? And would you like to see them come back with another song, but a more polished song and a more catchy song, just like how Nas did with Jay-Z and we made Ether? How do you
Nah,
feel about it?
I think this is over. I think Kendrick, put the nails in him, in that
Mhm.
coffin. And we already have our catchy song. Not Like Us is a banger. It's a street anthem right now.
Yeah.
I went into a an establishment earlier today. I heard them playing it in there. Just was like normal. It was just like I was in my car because I was playing it going up to the place.
Mhm.
So yeah, man, it's a movement. It's a movement. I feel as though that this was appropriate. I feel like this was a necessary purge within the hip hop community. And I think that this beef, what it did do is it created the divide that we needed so we can know where people stand at. Now there are people that aren't invested in this at all, and they're entitled to that. But I'm talking about the people that are invested in this and they're choosing sides. The people that are choosing each side is basically showing us what side of life they're on. And what I'm realizing is a lot of these Drake supporters, they all have the same type of archetype, and they all say the same kinds of things, and it's kind of Drakeish. You know what I'm saying? In the sense that it's like, what's your life about? Air Maxes and video games and fashion and other things. I don't know what these people are into. Numbers and hype. So versus people who listen to lyrics, who want change for the culture, who just wants change in life, man. And Drake separated himself on this one, basically getting at that. Hey, you can stick with that conscious stuff. I'm going to keep making hits, and that's Drake's approach. And I don't jive with that, and I feel like that needs to go. I feel like that needs to be a balance at least. If you're gonna make hits, also make something with some balance. And Drake never did that, so I feel like this beef was necessary. Maybe hip hop fans will have a sharper ear and a better tolerance, not a better tolerance, but a better like more boundaries of what they're going to accept within the community. So we'll see how it pans out. But overall, I'm in favor of it. I don't need no more music though. What are your thoughts, sir? How do you feel about it?
I feel like Drake is probably letting some the beef marinate right now. I think he's gonna come out with a song that's probably try to be like Ether with Jay-Z. Because these are not like official albums. These are
Yeah.
just a toss out, like, oh, who wants a hamburger? Who wants a hot dog? And they just giving out the beef. And it's like
Mm-hmm.
whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
I think if I'm a greedy exec, like for Universal, which Drake is under, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, we're gonna do this just like what Nas did, um and let it marinate. and drop a ether straight on your enemy's birthday or something like that.
Mhm.
So I think Drake is going to do that. He has the face for it. He got the he's money hungry,
Mhm.
and and then it profit him if he doesn't drop something with the album, a diss song with the album, then he didn't benefit from it because his house people still jumping over his house. His security got shot. His shop got vandalized. So there's nothing that Drake benefited from. And Drake made 70 million last year in tours. Now he got to pay for extra security and stuff because all this foolishness is happening. So it's got to be something in it for Drake and Kendrick Lamar. So I feel like Drake is going to drop something on the album, official album, and that's going to get hip hop back on probably on the mainstream for a little while. Then Kendrick Lamar gonna come back and hit him with something on his album. So you're gonna have 2 albums drop. I see Drake dropping an album with a diss track. Then I see Kendrick Lamar making a full album and dropping a diss track on there. So that's how I see it. As being a greedy pig. Sometimes you gotta go into their minds as a universal as that, because they gave us free music basically, and they let us react and play all this bull crap, and they want their money. They don't care about no charity.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna play this. I'm gonna still let the chips fall on this and see what happens, because Drake is just getting destroyed. He's getting dragged through the mud right now.
Yeah.
And his public image right now is shot, at least at the moment. There's not much he can do or say besides be quiet and go away. And but he will resurface for sure. And he's gonna do his sneak disses for sure. He's gonna sneak diss the rest of his life about this. And he's a petty person. So this is far from over. This is gonna get dragged out for a while. Not like on wax, but this was going to be so long as these two are alive. It's always going to be reminded that he got destroyed. And last thing I'll say is that if for all the people that want to give like Drake the GOAT title in this, because he was having it, even though he technically don't write his own music and everybody know, there was still a lot of people that was giving Drake number one in the game. And as like how it was going to get played out in history, he would have all the trophies and all the other stuff, and this just took all that stuff away. And so his legacy is going to be forever tied to Kendrick. I don't know if he's going to be able to sleep at night with that. So I think he is going to retaliate somehow. In what ways, when, I don't know, but he's a petty dude, so I don't put it past him. But yeah, I still think it's good for at first I thought it was just going to be hogwash, but I've seen a lot of people listening to the lyrics and actually going, hey, this is good based off lyrics. So hopefully the palette has changed with this paradigm shift. Hopefully. We'll see.